Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we are live.
Awesome.
Thank you, Francisco, for being here on another episode of Coffee and Compressed Air.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I want to hop right in and just let you do a quick intro of yourself. That
Sure.
way, anybody watching can kind of get a feel for what you do, and then we'll start with all my questions.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, I'm Francisco. A lot of people call me Paco. I'm
Really?
the yeah. It's like the Bob version of Robert in Mexico.
Yeah,
Francisco's
no,
Francisco's are
that's
called
what people
Pacos.
call my dad. My dad's name's also Francisco, and they call him Paco.
Yeah.
Or
So
Frank
it's
at work. Oh,
yeah.
I love
Paco
it.
is Paco is standard.
So do you go for
So
that
yeah.
for work?
Oh,
Sorry, I totally interrupted you
yeah.
just on this one
No,
thing.
no, no. Yeah. A lot of people call me like customers that have like they trust me and I get along well. They call me Paco. It's odd that they call me Francisco. It's either a new customer or
Uh-huh.
I feel like my mom's mad at me like Francisco. So yeah, Paco is like a more friendly, interaction for sure.
Well, now we know, and I'll let you keep going.
Yeah, no. So I'm a managing director for Airtech Mexico and Airtech USA. The two separate companies, we focus on the same thing. We help companies save on compressed air, understand their compressed air systems. And well, I've been in the compressed air industry for, I would say, 12 plus years. That's a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, originally from Mexico, 33 years old. Um, so yeah, that's me in a nutshell, a little bit. An airhead.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were 33. I don't
I
know.
am.
Sorry, I assumed you were older.
Oh, thank you. No, yeah, I am. I am. And the thing is that I started very young in this industry, and it's odd
Yeah.
because when I first started talking to customers, they would look at my profile picture and they're like, I've had, no joking, I had a couple of customers that they saw my profile picture and they asked, "Is that you for real on the picture?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they laughed and they hung up. I'm like,
No.
wow. Yeah, 'cause I mean, what do you like? What do you expect a 20-year-old guy talking to someone about saving hundreds of thousands of dollars in their facility? It's like, yeah, thanks. I had to earn that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
mean to one up you, but I was a 20-something female telling them they could say
yeah. So you
Professor,
definitely, yeah,
so
you had it tougher.
you're late. No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, age
Yeah,
is a thing, and nobody would
it
actually
is.
flat out ask what the age was. They would be like, "Well, when did you graduate school?" Like, and then try to do the math, you know,
Yeah,
instead of directly asking
yeah,
the age, or they go straight to, "What's your experience?"
yeah,
So since we're talking about being young,
yeah.
what did you actually want to be before you ended up here?
Um, has literally nothing to do with what I do now. But I wanted to go to culinary school. I want to become a chef. Like cooking is a passion I've had for years. So that's something I wanted to do. So yeah, completely has nothing to do with what I do now.
Hey.
Yes, but when the time came to choose college and
Mhm.
actually make a decision, because that's a decision that affects you for the rest of your life, right? It has an impact towards what's coming in life. I had the opportunity to come to the U.S. to study and play college hockey. I played hockey since I was
Oh.
9 years old. Yeah, so I played college hockey, and I went to business school. It was a good opportunity. I did marketing and international business, and I guess subconsciously I did it like for the benefit of the company, right? I had been
Mhm.
working with the company. I knew it was important.
Mhm.
Marketing is something that I saw the company was missing,
Mhm.
and yeah, like I just went for it.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
wait, can you back oh, hold on. I need to backtrack 2 times.
Yeah,
First, we need to address the culinary. Oh, food is so good.
yeah. Yes. Oh, I'm a foodie, 100%. Like
Food is
that.
good.
You talk food to me, like I can talk for hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to ask, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Uh, man, it's tough because I started cooking when I was so young. So I've and the story behind it is my parents always hosted friends and they cooked for everyone. My dad made huge paellas and it was big. Cooking was
Mhm.
big in my family. So I can cook a lot of things. Like I can cook a paella, I can cook French food, I can cook Chinese dishes. Lately, I've been improving my uh, Sichuan food recipes lately. A little bit of heat, a little bit of tanginess, a little bit of
Ooh.
sauciness. So yeah,
Okay.
lately I think that's what I've been getting into. I love to grill. I guess being from
Mhm.
Mexico and being so deep into carne asada, it's just
Say
like I
gallinadas, yeah.
love to, yeah, I love to just like turn on the grill or put on some charcoal and yeah, throw anything in there. Potatoes, veggies, meat, fish, lamb,
My
pork,
God.
whatever.
Okay, if you
Yeah,
had to
food
pick
is.
your signature dish, say we were coming there and I'm like, "Hey, we're on our way there. What are you making to, like,
You know
signature?"
what? The, I would turn it around towards you. I'll be like, okay, what's your favorite food? Like, what do you like the most? And then I would cook something towards that
Okay,
kind
fine.
of feeling.
Okay,
But
fine.
yeah, if you were to give me like, okay, make me something, uh, I would go all out Mexican carne
Yes,
asada. You
that's
know,
what I want.
tacos, volcanes, homemade salsa,
Yeah.
arrachera, everything. Yeah,
Yes. Okay. Well, we'll
a
book
good
that
charcoal.
later.
Definitely.
We can get into some compressed air.
Yes.
So, okay,
There's
so
that.
if you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I do have a an apron that says pseudo and compressed air monitoring solutions, so it never goes away even when I'm cooking.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love that so much. See, this is fun. This is why I like these coffees because it's stuff that we would have never like if we would have went
yeah.
straight to business.
You want to talk about carne asada on a business meeting?
Oh my
Uh,
god. Although I feel like if anybody's listening or goes to talk to you later on, this is gonna come up more often
oh
now.
yeah, yeah. I'm
So
gonna get LinkedIn messages like, "Hey, my favorite food is such and such."
I love it.
uh,
I love it. Okay, so
yeah.
you said before you went to business school, can you
Mhm.
go back to that point? So you were working in compressed air already? Like,
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
it's a family business. So basically,
okay.
I have a my manager in Mexico is also a good friend of mine. He's like sometimes he talks to me. He's like, it's unfair your understanding of compressed air. It's like you were born inside a compressor, man, and that's that's not entirely true, but it goes somewhere around that because since I was growing up, I knew exactly how to, how a compressor worked or the basics of a
Mhm.
compressor and how compressed air was used in an industry, right? So
Okay.
you had me there at 16, 17 years old, going to factories, working on point of use applications for, stove manufacturings or
Mhm.
electrical manufacturers, and I would see and understand the waste, and from earlier age or from when I was 16, 17, I understood that, an open pipe blow off application versus pipe with a nozzle blow off application, it had so much impact on the long run.
Mhm.
Um, and we've been Xair distributors. You're familiar with Xair
Mhm.
Corporation. We've been distributors of theirs for 20 plus years, I think, in
Okay.
Mexico. So that's the brand that got me into compressed air and all these applications and understanding savings, how easy it could be to help a company save energy just by implementing very simple solutions.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I was 16, 17 years old when that started. Imagine if a guy hung up on you when I was 20
Right.
years old. You get there to the factory and see this guy 16 years old just waiting to be admitted to the factory.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
like, is your dad working here or
yeah, exactly. It's
are
like,
you
is he
waiting?
coming anywhere? Yeah. Yeah, I remember I went with an integrator to set up a solution for nozzles,
Mhm.
and it was the first time I'd met him. So he arrives to me and like, "Are you Francisco?" Like very hesitant. Like, "Yep." I can help you. And I had my Excel catalog and everything. Um, but
Oh
yeah,
my
it was
goodness.
fun. So that happened. I went to college. I went to UTSA here in Texas, played college hockey, did that marketing, international business. And then after graduation, I we saw it was a, I thought I understood the U.S. market a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I guess the last year of college, I started thinking like, huh, wouldn't be such a bad idea to have Airtech US, right? Like thinking about it, I know kind of the operation, I know the business, I know, well, I thought I knew, right? It's a whole different ball game to like go out and sell and to actually manage a business.
Right.
Um, it's a awesome learning curve. So yeah, after college, it was a bit hard to get a huge corporation to get me a sponsored visa because I'm from Mexico originally.
Okay.
I cannot just stay here and work wherever I like and do
Mhm.
whatever I want. So an investor's visa was a good opportunity. So I started the business.
Okay.
Uh, and there was me at 23 years old working from my garage, starting to sell compressed air solutions. that was, yeah,
Wow.
that's 11 years ago. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. I have to ask, are you in your garage?
I am not. I'm actually in an office, and
So
we
you have
got
upgraded.
we got the logo and everything.
Oh,
So
official.
yes, yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's a
Thank you.
huge.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun process. Obviously, a lot of things have happened, very good situations, very bad situations, situations where make you realize you're growing, situations where oh my God, I need to do such and such if I want to, stay alive, right?
Mhm.
And do changes. Managing people is chaotic sometimes, especially, now being here in the company in the US and managing the company in Mexico as well.
Yeah, so how does that work? Like just with you're one person, so you're managing.
Yeah,
So do you like split your days or it's just whatever?
no, so it's a
Then
lot of traveling for sure. It's a lot of traveling. I go to Mexico once every 2 months, maybe once a month. Sometimes I can push it and go every 3 months or so, uh, but or more, right? But it's a lot of traveling. It's a lot of meetings.
Mhm.
I have a, the fairly decently large team, so it's hard to talk to every single person. So I like
Right.
divided by teams. I talk with my sales team, I talk with my managers, I talk with my service team, and just try to have those consistency meetings and just try to make that structure, right? When I started the company, there wasn't really the structure of a meeting because there was always someone there, right,
Right.
to supervise and everything. So when I get here and I'm the head of the company in Mexico now, um, it's that lack of structure of like everyone already knew what they were doing, but they were really following something, no goals, no nothing.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, this needs to change. And I was very strict on meeting at least once a week with every single team
Mhm.
or manager, and just start changing structures. And yeah, I mean, I try to go as much as I can, either to meet with the team, either to go to visit a supplier or a customer, or closing big projects. So it's fun. It's a lot of travel. Yeah, it gets intense.
Yeah, I can't imagine. So when you came to the US, did you have family here already? Or you just came on your own?
Yeah, I came on my own. It was a decision that I made. I knew I was going to be on my own.
Mhm.
I had lived in France. I had the opportunity to live in France for like
Oh,
6 months
wow.
on my own. Yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, I got pulled in by hockey. I played hockey too in France. I
Okay.
lived there for 6 months, and I guess that gave me the perspective of what it is to live alone and do your own
Mhm.
thing in life, and it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. Uh, I got back to Mexico, started working in the company, and when the time came for a decision, I
Mhm.
went ahead and decided the U.S. Right. Not ideal, but maybe it's an important part of me. But when I was in Mexico, some things happen. You know, the drug with the cartels, wars, and everything.
Mhm.
Uh, I was in a situation like in the middle of a shooting.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy. It was crazy. Not gonna get into details, but I
Yeah.
guess that sparked the the decision to get out of there, come to the
Mhm.
U.S., make a living here. But yeah, it was all on my own. I didn't have any family or anyone here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a
That's
solid adventure.
yeah, that's huge. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Wow, and then you mentioned France.
Yeah.
So did you speak French? I mean, 6 months there.
Uh, I
Picked up
I
some?
I sort of knew basics. Like I could survive in France, but I couldn't really have a full conversation. And
Mhm,
it's funny when you're living abroad at such a young age, you if you get exposed or if you find yourself in a situation where if you don't speak their language,
mhm.
you just can't do anything. Uh,
Wow.
funny story, but so I went to my first hockey practice, which was like almost 2 hours away, train and bus ride from where I was living. Uh, I didn't make it in time. I took the wrong bus. I went the opposite direction for an hour. It I stopped at a small French countryside town, and no one spoke anything but French. So it was night. It was like 10 p.m. The last bus had already left the station. I could, I just it's like either you walk 3 hours to the station, which probably by the time I would have gotten there, there would be no trains. So I just started walking. I had my hockey bag, my hockey sticks, walking in the middle of a French town, and I saw a small light in a family-owned restaurant, and I'm like, English, Spanish, and everyone looked at me kind of mad, and I'm like, okay, you know French, you got this. And I think that's that's when it came out, and yeah, it was fun. And
Wow.
survival. Yeah,
Yeah.
and after that, it came more naturally.
Wow. Yeah, I got nothing on that one. That's insane.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Wow. Alright, I don't know how this time goes so fast. It's already been 18 minutes, so I'm gonna
Oh wow.
transition a
Okay.
little more back
Yeah,
into
yeah.
I
You
always
you
tell
tell
people
me.
it goes so fast when you just start
Yeah.
talking. People
Yeah.
freak out before they
Yeah.
come on here,
You should
and
you
I'm
should
like
make these podcasts longer.
sometimes they do go long. I'm like, "If we're
Okay.
going,
Yeah.
then we keep going." But
Okay.
I do wanna get back into a little bit what you're doing. One of
Yeah.
my favorite questions now that I'm starting to ask more is there a question that people ask you just all the time, and you're like, "Can I just address this?" And, like, my forehead?
Yeah. And it was one of your questions. And I think we talked about it earlier. The
Mhm.
difference between doing business in Mexico and
Yeah.
doing business in the U.S. I
Mhm.
don't know why I get that question a lot. Um, not related to compressor, just in
Mhm.
general business.
Yeah.
Um, it's so different, doing business in either country.
Mhm.
Uh, then like we were talking earlier, in Mexico, like you need uh, find that trust with your customer, kind of become friends, have a couple beers, go out for dinner, and then you can make business, right?
Yeah.
And then in the U.S., it's the opposite. Not saying you can't go out for beers or anything that actually happens, but it's like first business, right? You gotta do things right. You gotta present the
Mhm.
business case. Be all serious about it. If you perform well, if you get that trust from the customer, then beers come, right? And then, oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, we can talk. But it's like the opposite. But we also have customers and suppliers from Japan, which is
Mhm.
a whole other ball game. completely different situation, relationships, the way
Mhm.
to do business. It's more strategic, it's more respectful.
Mhm.
It's very different. But yeah, that's a big question I get asked quite a bit.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go there and then wanted to stick with compressor, but that one, because I
Yeah.
genuinely am curious because I work with, companies all over the world,
Oh yeah.
and in some cases, it's like, well, there's still a human being, but then there's still these nuances,
Oh yeah.
the different, areas and countries
Yeah.
and even in different manufacturing facilities, I've
Oh
noticed,
yeah. Oh yeah.
differences just in different
Oh,
industries.
100%. 100%. Yeah, the values change. Every company is different. The environment changes. It every company is a whole different world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that said, what in your experience, what is, like, one industry that you just keep going back to or maybe that you work with the most, and, like, what's one thing that genuinely helps them?
Um, I mean, we work with several types of industry. A lot
Mhm,
of pharmaceutical, food processing, automotive. Um, what what's good and makes it easy about like pharma companies and biotech companies is that they have such strict standards, regulations that they won't ever ask you. It's like, oh, I need this urgently. I need it by tomorrow. That doesn't happen in pharma or in biotech like at all. You can plan with 3, 4, sometimes 6 months ahead of time, and by when the time comes, you're there. But when it comes to automotive industry,
mhm,
wow, that's like chaos, right? Because it's like just comparing,
mhm,
compressed air quality monitoring solutions or compressed air quality audit. If I know I'm going to have an audit in pharma, I know probably well over a year ahead of time that I'm going to do it such dates or around certain dates.
mhm,
In automotive, I've had customers that talk to me or call me. It's like, hey, we had to shut down a production line because there's oil. Can you come and make a quality test? I'm like, bro, if you're seeing oil, you don't need a quality test. You need to fix your filters and you need an oil-free compressor or something else. But it's like desperate, we can't keep producing until you come and
yeah,
verify. Like, yeah, that would never happen in pharma. So I guess the
yeah,
the the industry that we keep coming back to and like we're always there, uh, it's automotive.
okay,
Very demanding.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we already got to 20 minutes, but I don't wanna finish yet until like, so what all do you do? Because you already mentioned, some of the blow off certain applications, and then now you just mentioned quality test.
Yeah,
So just what is the range? What do you guys do there? Why would
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think it's a very comprehensive solution on compressed air because some companies they focus on compressed air generation, right? And they sell air compressors and dryers and filters, and after that, it's not their problem. And
Mhm,
then some people that sell no automation processes and blow off applications and integrations. And before that, I don't know if they're getting dirty air, they just put a filter before my product. That's it. We focus on the entire thing. Like
mhm,
we can go make an air consumption audit, how much energy they're consuming, how much it's being wasted, how much is being uh, delivered to production, and we can do an air quality audit and we can do a compressed air leak audit, right?
mhm,
And give a full comprehensive understanding to the customer and educate the customer, like to understand their compressed air system the way we see it, right? Because I think it's very important for us to educate our customers to
mhm,
understand the way we see things, for them to trust us and to understand how much they can improve, and not just try to sell them, right? Sell our service, sell our products. Like we want them to understand. If you don't understand something I'm telling you, then it's no point in selling you, right?
mhm,
Because you'll arrive to the same point over and over again. So whether it's air quality, whether it's waste,
mhm,
energy waste, whatever. So we try to give a comprehensive solution. I've had countless meetings with the same customer over and over again
mhm,
until they reach a point where now they explain to me some things that other customers wouldn't, right?
Yeah,
And that's my goal for them to understand
yeah.
their system as a whole,
Mhm.
rather than just attacking certain points in the system to improve.
Yes, I love that.
Mhm.
So, again, before we wrap up, so you have Airtech Global
Yep.
and Airtech Servicios.
Servicios. Mhm.
So what is I know people can reach you for both maybe,
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah.
looking for some services, what territory does each one cover? I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's in the name for global, but is
Yeah, yeah. For Airtech Global, we service. We have customers all over the U.S. depending on the brand,
Mhm,
depending on the type of application. Um, Most of the U.S. and for some projects, we work with customers down in South America, El Salvador, Colombia, for Airtech Global. Airtech Mexico or Airtech Servicios is strictly Mexico. It's
okay.
well, Mexico's a huge territory,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So we have sub distributors all over the country, and that's how we work and get to places. Because there are places that would be like 30+ hour driving, right?
Mhm,
Or 4 hour flights. So yeah, it's easier to work
mhm.
with sub distributors. But yeah, Airtech Servicios is strictly Mexico. Airtech Global, yes, the U.S. and some parts of Central and South America.
Perfect. Well, I
Yep.
think we will go ahead and end it there.
Yeah,
I
we
think
need
we
to make a part 2 of
yes,
Compressor and Coffee. Just talk more about food and
I know.
Compressor.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I
Yeah,
love it. Like, I was like, I have to follow my nose to, like, get back on track because otherwise I'll end up talking about
yeah, it
stuff.
happens. It happens. Those are good conversations, though.
Yes, this is so fun. Well, thank you so much for joining us today,
Thank
and
you for having me.
if anybody has any questions, you can reach out to Francisco on LinkedIn. I did see you updated your profile picture, so hopefully
I
you don't
took
get
that.
the
I
new
took that in 2016. So yeah,
one.
a much needed update for my profile pic for sure.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, well, thank
Yes,
you, everyone, and any questions, feel free to go in the comments or just DM myself or Francisco directly. Thank you.
thanks.